All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Speed Gaming fans around the globe. I am WXFan21, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, one of the creators of Super Metroid Map Randomizer. It is Aussie101. Aussie, what's happening?
Hey, that's me. Yeah, come to me for information about the latest changes into Map Rando. As we're now into Season 4, we haven't had too many restreams of this. Kind of took a break for the Dash tournament, which I hope everyone's been enjoying. But we are back with more restream. Bring you Nito and Oats today. Nito with the 15-second handicap. Just kidding, of course.
I never quite figured out why some racers have the minus start time and others don't. I never quite figured that out.
You could be capturing it directly from race time.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, there's a few different ways to have the timer set up. Oh, Oats takes that early death. So punishing. It's like 17
Oh, okay. So we got Wasteland. We know we got Gravity early. And that's one thing we've seen, as you and I have been talking pre-show here, Aussie, is we've seen in these Season 4 settings a little bit more of finding early suits, just how it's starting to play out by where the seed is forcing you to go.
So Oats taking this this soft lock path. Not going to work out well. I'm pretty sure. So hopefully this doesn't turn into a big time loss.
He's found Torian. Oh, yeah, it's a time loss. Look at the morph ball.
So in the seed, you get the gravity suit and you go up. That's just what you do. And there's speed booster. Nice. Getting some nice items early.
Chat, I was told you just win.
Just win.
Point, click, and shoot. And then win.
Yeah. So especially on the past few weeklies we've had, they've been early suit. Early double suit, in fact. But there's still interesting seeds because the map itself was a challenge, as well as even basic ammo. Like there's one weekly that didn't get missiles for like 15 minutes. So we'll see how this one develops. Right now it's early gravity. Oats is running into heat rooms. Early heat rooms tends to mean early varia. But Nito is finding a lot more other productive things to do. Let's see if Oats can catch up. Oh wait, what's our speed locked item that Nito's about to get?
I thought it was our first ammo with a seed.
Yeah, about to see it. You take that speed booster, you shrine spark up here.
Yep, it's supers.
Supers, oh. Supers do a lot. Early missiles are kind of more interesting because then you have the option of finding supers later. Oats with another reset. So in Oats' position, you should kind of go straight up the water room after seeing gravity. I guess if you continue to the right, like there are more options. But the way to play Map Rando is to get your progression major and then follow it, because it's going to lead to the next one. And everything that was accessible before that is going to be a filler item.
When have either of these two racers ever cared about logic before?
Usually in the early game.
It's Nito and Oats.
Nito and Oats. Yeah, way up there on the leaderboard. Nito #1 in points, over 3,700.
Insane. I didn't know that points went. I've never seen points that high in Map Rando.
He has a very high race count too. It's almost 30 races. Oats as well. So those are real points, unlike my points. I only have 6 races, I think. Okay, so now I can mark more things for Oats. He's located that Morphin Speed Booster. About to get supers. So Oats not as far behind as it looks because he does have all this exploration done from earlier. Neither one has been able to like get the map like early on, while the other was blind exploring. And so that basically means that they both do the same amount of exploration. It's just when you get the good items before the exploration, it tends to go better.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Hi, Botwoon. Bye, Botwoon.
Okay. So the wreck ship map is kind of in a tough spot. It's in a... I'd call it one of the bad heated rooms, but also powerbomb locked. Early supers is really good.
There's the Varia you were talking about.
Interesting that he's turning around. Early supers does have another item. It's just going to be behind a potential soft lock and out of logic. So yeah, the past few seeds have been early double suit, especially in the weeklies. I feel like the non-weeklies haven't been like that, but the weeklies in particular have been double suit early on. And then this one is also double ammo, supers and power bombs, so we can do pretty much anything. And the seed kind of has to be really fast now because he can do so much.
It just opens up so many opportunities. We've already seen Wreck Ship, we've seen Torium, we got Brinstar. It opens up so much in terms of where do you want to take these suits and the items and where do you want to go.
Yeah. So it's also not going down for the item. It's like they know how to just find power bombs. So from here, really the only thing that could slow you down is not being able to get to the maps. But both suits and all ammo means you can pretty much always just get the maps. So that's why we have everything we need for this to be a fast seed. And race-wise, it should come down to who picks the right region to explore and who has Ridley ammo when they need it first. Because we're past the early game, we're past the mid game.
If you've also never seen a Season 4 race before, sorry to cut you off, Aussie, I want to point out when the races were looking at their maps, you saw the save stations that were visible. That is a brand new quality of life feature here in Season 4, and I think it's fantastic.
Ito finds another major with that map. I was going to think that the wreck ship map would be out of value, but getting a bit more. And yeah, Season 4 settings, since we haven't had too many restreams of it, worth pointing out the settings, which is, the main thing is the revealed saves. Nevd in particular really wanted to have that, and it's been pretty positive. Speeds up the seeds a little bit, because a bit of a hidden benefit to it is you can see the shape of the region, and that can direct you to connecting regions or just tell you when a spot's going to dead end or what. But what it's not doing is like giving great save station placements early on, because that's another thing that's been shown up in these races is, at least in my experience, you have to go like kind of a long time without saves. And I don't really know why that is, but we're also on a new map pool, so it's probably related to that. So it's just going to blind the major. Could check the map, instead going to blind the major.
Nice blind major there. So we got Varia, Gravity, Morph Space, and Speed Booster. And we got at least one of each ammo, so we can do a heck of a lot, as we've been saying here in these seeds. It's just a matter of what is the double suit unlock. Again, with Varia suit for both racers, it really doesn't matter if they enter heated rooms now. They can pretty much go anywhere. Aussie, what does this kind of say to you with Varia? We've seen so many of these heated rooms now for the racers. What's standing out to you?
That's a good point. If you see Varia, especially early on, it means that you have to go through a heated room that you can't do on your 1E tank that they start at the start of every seed. And you'd think that'd be Wasteland, But it's not. They both got the map, and see that Wasteland isn't anything at all. So the only heated room that we went through was the Ripper Ride one, with the weird name. And I guess that's
Ripper
just
Road.
what you have to do.
Ripper Ride, Ripper Road.
Yeah, I call it Ripper Ride. The one that Oates is in right now.
Oh, this one, yeah, this is not Ripper Road. Ripper Ride is definitely a good one. That's not going to get confusing.
We recently had a...
Hello! That's 3 majors. Sorry, Aussie. That's
Yep.
3 majors that stood out to me on...
It's also a
Magneto
landing
Street.
site.
Got
So
it.
landing site is another change with these Season 4 settings. It's in Torian today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that one, the pause screen is going to have the room names. So whenever they pause, you can check that out at the bottom of the screen. Should be good. And 2,
Wave.
we had a bunch of rooms renamed within the randomizer. So on the logic pages and everywhere that names show up, they're just going to be renamed.
Very nice. All right, chat, let's get some housekeeping out of the way with you. We're just going to go pick up some mages, hang out with the baby Metroid. At least Nito is, anyway. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat. Give the racers a follow. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking team. Exclamation point Metroids to learn a little bit more about a charity Metroid marathon that I am holding with SpeedGaming starting next Friday. It is a 1.5-day marathon. There are multiple racers involved with this. We're going to have Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime 1, and Metroid Prime 2. We're going to have speed runs. We're going to have randomizers. It's going to be a ton of fun. I got so many amazing racers that have agreed to step up to really help out with this. We're raising money for Safe in Our World. They are a mental health awareness charity that helps out the entire gaming community. Their resources are fantastic. Their people are great. And the goal is we're going to try to raise about $10,000 for this amazing organization. And again, it's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to start at 5 p.m. Eastern on September 26th. We'll go to about midnight. And then Saturday, we'll start around 11 a.m. noon. And then it's going to go on till probably 10 or 11 p.m. at night. It's going to be a ton of fun, a great cause. And of course, we're going to have, like I said, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 2, combinations of Prime 1 and Prime 2 called Cross Gaming Cup or CGC. It's going to be a ton of fun, and my co-commentator is going to help us as well throughout this entire marathon. Aussie is one of the forerunners that are going to close out the marathon with, what a surprise, SM Map Rando to close things out for the marathon.
That's right, a 4-person race. So that'll be exciting for sure.
Mm-hmm. And
Good luck
because I
to
totally...
good luck to commentary on a 4-person race.
Absolutely. So, just because I want to spoil it, closing out the show, Super Metroid Map Rando. And we're going to close out with Oats and Goats versus Aussie versus Spiffy Thomas versus Nitro. So this is going to be a ton of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. All 3 of the randomizers are going to be showing off. We get an 80% and it's going to be shown off. I'm super pumped. So, I love Map Rando. I think you all know this by now. It's my favorite randomizer. I've not been shy about saying that. So, with that being said, speaking of Map Rando, as I've been babbling, we found Ice and Screw Attack. Some items that help, but it's not Charge Beam. It's not Plasma. It's not even so much we get bombs or boots. It helps, because now we've got both Zeb Skips. But just because it helps doesn't mean they're the best items to find here, Rossi.
Exactly. Like, they're nice items, but they were looking for better. Screw attack's gonna, like both of them, they're gonna be making up time the longer you have them.
Absolutely.
But you're really hoping for the charge beam, because then you can go directly to the end of the game. Ice is beam damage. They also got wave over in Torian. So wave and ice together it's a strong enough beam to finish the game on. So like, even though you're looking for charge, you also want the supporting items. But from what we're seeing in the race, it's kind of Nito just in the lead, doing the things that you'd expect someone to do when presented with information, and then Oats following behind, doing pretty much the same things. So we get another pack of majors over here in Brintstar, as well as Kraid, and connectors to other regions. So it's kind of what I expect to see in the next little bit, is Oats to make the same kind of plays that Nito is showing us. At least until there's another branching point. Which, unfortunately for Oats, he's behind at this point, if that is the case. So he's gonna need to make up time somehow.
Really like to see this branch off, right? Like, give me Meridia and Norfair, and let's pick a path.
Oats gambling for sandpits. Not gonna pay off.
Nope.
Yeah, so unfortunately Nito went directly for the map, and Oats is trying to blind stuff, and it's not working out. So maybe feeling behind, like he needs to spike an item. But Nito's strategy of getting the information, working out so far. Nito is the favorite. He is the top on the leaderboard. He wins pretty much every race, unless he makes an unfortunate mistake, like dying some random place. Even though this is Oats and Goats, he was so good at the game. And that's why it's a great matchup. Could go either way, and it's going to be a great match either way.
Agreed.
So we were talking about hoping to find charge beam earlier. That's one of the big decisions left to make at this point, is do you go for charge or do you go for X's and get super packs? Because there's a higher chance that your X is going to be supers, and you just need a couple of those. Versus these majors need to be exactly charge.
4 majors, potentially 5. Matter of fact, maybe 6 majors. Nope, definitely 4 to 5 majors. I'm gonna go for the majors personally. That's almost half the majors. Like, the worst case scenario is Spazer Bombs, Boots, and Spring Ball. You'd have to figure there's a better chance than none to find charge, at the very least.
Yeah, a lot of the time, the odds say that you should go for charge, especially when you have double suit early. You can go so fast, and you're targeting maps anyway, and that just gives so much information. On the other hand, Nito at 20 supers right now. The risk is that charge is in just a dead spot that you'll never get to.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna
some
find
region
out.
that you don't have to explore.
Ooh! Plasma for Oats.
Yep.
Brin Reserve pays off in spades. That's
Plasma and
X-ray
X-ray.
plasma. Yep. Because now you get that charge beam, and there's some microwaving that can happen on Oats' side. Little high five and big pink.
I feel like it's possible that going ammo could be faster in Nito's position. You just need to blind 2 super packs, maybe 3 super packs. So it could happen, even though these majors are so convenient.
I'd say 3 for safety. But again, so for those that have no idea, like, why we're talking about X's, you can see on Oats' screen, there's the big X's and the little X's. The little X's are either supers or power bombs. The dots, the small dots, are always missiles. The hollow dots are E-tanks or reserve tanks. The big bold dots are your majors. And your large X's are your objectives, in this case, bosses.
Yeah. So they're both going to be going towards this big dot, which is going to be a major here to the left of Metal Pirates. Oats has not killed Kraid yet, and from what I saw on the map, he needed to
Ooh.
take care of that
Ring
before
ball.
coming down.
Yeah.
Ring ball. We call that a miss.
I don't know why we'd go for spring ball at this point. It's just a nice to have.
Yeah, you pick it up. It saves time. It has some cool strats, cool tech. And they're both skilled enough to be able to pull out bring balls strats wherever they can. Just any random room. Hopefully this makes sense, what Oats is doing. Because he doesn't have that Kraid kill. Welcome, Raiders from Speedrunners Arena. Enjoyers of Super Metroid content.
Speedrunners Arena, welcome in. There was a three-way match for playoffs. 2 would get into the playoffs, 1 would be eliminated. Hope y'all are doing well. Sunmove Farmer, Diggy Dang, and Salmonster are all a part of that race. Of course, some map Rando runners into themselves. Reem says this betrayal will be forgiven. Thank you, Reem. I can't commentate everywhere at once, and it's been a while since I've caught map Rando.
None of you are paying me, so I get to pick whatever I want to do.
Glad to have you here. Chooser of map Rando.
Right. That's right.
Okay. Maybe the path to Kraid was just really this bad. Because I think Nito also took a really convoluted loop to Kraid. But 21 minutes in, we're going to get the first boss kill on the right side of the screen with Oats and Goats as Nito enters Meridia. And we'll see if Oats goes to Norfair, because that would be a different choice. Meridia and Norfair are both the 2 really big regions. Norfair bigger?
Yep.
The other thing to think about is that Meridia goes up in the world, but we know that up had Wreckship and Torian, so it's less likely to continue to Criteria.
Double boss.
Double boss, that's what you
Dragon
want.
Ridley. Ew, that's in a bad spot. Look at that. Oh. They're next to each other, but they don't connect. That's just
really?
bad. That's horrible. That
Oh my.
Dragon is in the top and Ridley's at the bottom. You have to go 2 completely separate ways to get to each boss. That's so bad.
So the immediate thing to think about for Nito is Ridley
That's
ammo.
So bad. Yep.
So it's not actually bad that you have to do a really bad path, because he's looking for more items. And going all the way over for Dragon is going to lead to a bit more ammo.
And you
see if
hope
Oats
it's
does the
supers.
same thing. Yeah. But then once you get those supers, you're not really going to want charge anymore. And so it could have been that you just should have skipped the majors all along.
Mm-hmm.
But Spring Ball,
Oh, I
Plasma, X-Ray, they were all pretty easy to get.
Either way, folks, greatly appreciate the Speedrunners crew here. Reem Octurus, the tracker extraordinaire from over there. Reem, appreciate you being here. Definitely looking forward to doing more comments with you guys soon. Nito is flying right now. Oats looks a little lost.
He does now, yeah. I thought he was going to Norfair with the major next to it. But he's kind of going up and down. And that leads nowhere. But Nito picked the better route, no matter
He did.
no matter what Oats does.
But
Getting
Nito's
the double
still
boss
looking
is
for
just
ammo.
winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, like does have to detour a bit for this the ammo, but might have to just settle on a slow Ridley fight with power bombs. Maybe one power bomb. Yeah, this Dragon's so far out of the way, but it has a super pack next to it. So Nito's happy. And then, I guess bigger picture, the final time in this race is still going to be incredibly fast, even though you have to walk all around Meridia twice. Yeah. Oh, it's also in Meridia. So they're both going to have good finishes. But Nito's keeping the lead since the early game.
There's a reason Nito is at the top of the leaderboards this season.
Yeah. And I would say it was due to staying in logic. Like having a better read of the logic early on. Oates was exploring more. Even though you joked about logic.
Logic.
Is that a blue suit? Wow.
That is a blue suit.
What's he gonna do with it?
Charging the wall.
Shine spark that wall.
He's trying to create a door to get to Ridley.
Didn't have enough speed.
Oh, that's great. No, Nito, you can't shine spark through the wall to get to Ridley.
What about falling from above?
I mean, whatever works.
The floor looks so thin right here. He's thinking about it real hard.
I mean, he does play insane level map randos. I don't know what kind of craziness you all have in those, but teleporting through a room, through a floor, I wouldn't put it past anything in the insane logic.
There are absolutely multiple ways to teleport through walls.
I love it. Kind of like X-ray climbing. Lopter says next version adds a one-time use to create a hole in the wall. We're having fun here on commentary chat. So, Oates is actually gonna have the Ridley ammo. It'll be tight, but he'll have it. And Nito does too.
Yeah. With power bombs, ammo wasn't a problem at all. Power bombs are just a little bit slow.
Mm-hmm.
So once Nito is out of Meridia, only needs it's a super pack and 2 missile packs, and you have to explore Norfair, maybe Criteria, looking for Fantoon and Mother Brain. And usually you run into the missing ammo by then. So neither one of them should be looking for charge, but it could help. And it also could just be on the way. But you don't want to take too much time early on collecting all these X's that are out of the way, because you do have to account for the blind checks later on in the seed. And we're talking about favorites to win the lobby of 25 or 26 racers. So you gotta think about the minor time saves that they could be thinking about. There's those power bombs. Ridley, no like power bombs. So if you're worried about your health at all in the Ridley fight, you tend to want to do power bombs early. Oh, 2 missed supers.
It's not good.
That's a missed power bomb. No damage. Gone down. Whoops. Not hint in. I wish I were watching closer on the Dragon fight to judge them, their ability to do either Shine Spark kill or ammo kill. Because I have a really enjoyable and satisfying ammo kill for Dragon. Not as clean as we'd expect from Nito. Especially
He's definitely struggled.
Yeah. Certainly into the end of the fight. Oh,
No, Nito!
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. They're synced up now. They are literally a room apart. Oh, it's just got right back into this. Shambles on the Ridley fight from Nito. It's just, yeah, he's right back in it.
I feel like this is the only thing that can stop Nito in his Season 4 races, is taking these painful deaths.
I love how there's a moderator in chat when I said oh dear. And literally there's a moderator with the name oh dear, D-E-E-R in chat.
They know what they're doing with that name. Very nice jump. Let's see if Oates gets this jump. No. Wait. Nito have high jump? That's like really hard to do with that high jump. No. How'd Nito do that? It's so hard.
I don't know. Whoever's done with the Ridley fight first is going to make life way easier on themselves here in the rest of this race. I can't believe I'm saying this with Oates, but I think Nito has the slightly better movement. At least in this race.
I feel like he's known what he's wanted to do more.
Wow. Clean Ridley fight from Oates.
Yeah, good fight. Oates does have the extra missile packs, and then you don't have to do power bombs at all.
It's true.
So that could be a factor.
And that's it for Nito.
Yeah.
But Oates will be now taking the lead.
Yeah, Nito gonna be beating himself up over the first death to Ridley. Shouldn't have had an issue. Yeah, Oates is back in this. Great restream race, all of a sudden.
Fantastic.
Maybe both of them not feeling so great about the lobby overall. Like we do have Nitro and Eddie and all the other big names playing or watching. So it's not just about the 1v1. It's only what Restream cares about.
25 people in this weekly. You too can join these weeklies if you're interested. Just go to maprando.com, join the Discord. The weeklies and all races are posted in the race planning channel.
Yeah, that's more for pickup races. If you, some reason, don't want to join the Discord, you can follow the SpeedGaming schedule. They'll tell you when they happen, and then they're just posted on race time 30 minutes before the race starts. And open to anyone, you just have to stream for these weeklies. For verification. And so everyone can take notes on your strats. This is a segment where we judge their movement, right? Like how Oates is using screw attack to get little damage boosts on spikes. Because they're just running down to Norfair. Should be skipping the major. Oates with a save. Do you have opinions on saving?
I mean, I have an emote that says save early, save often. I've got a t-shirt that says save early, save often. I did have one of those created, by the way. Shout out to Ferocious Fifi. When I was down in Austin, Texas, for the Counter-Strike 2 Major, I met up with Anthony and his fiancée Fifi, and I have a save early, save often shirt, and I wore it to the third day of the Major. Excellent. Some people probably were looking at me going, what the heck are you wearing?
Right now, it looks like Oates, having been through lower Brinstar already, didn't have to take the time to think about this. And is faster into Norfair. Oates is saving often. I'll give him that.
I like it. That was a major.
The tricky thing about saving is you need to be aware that it takes like 20 seconds. and that adds up.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of an interesting Norfair.
Yeah. Oates is gonna go tank right for the map. And Nito also headed to Norfair.
Yeah, following behind.
Very linear so far, honestly.
Skipping bombs.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. You could blind into at least missiles. Some runners do try to count even the seconds it takes to get an item, like the Green Hills item. Say it takes too long. But Nito does not have go mode ammo just yet. Neither of them do.
Nope.
We're looking for Fantoon still. Fantoon is going to be across from the map. Connected to the same hub room that the map is. If Fantoon is in Norfair, that is. Does it be across the map area? Are they in the same room at the same time? What a race.
Yeah, Nito's really caught up.
Yeah, races can be decided by the path you decide to take to get to a map.
50-25.
50-25. Yeah, the number will keep going up until they have enough. They need to think about how to refill their super count, but that they should be exploring enough rooms that it'll take care of itself.
No, this is where stuff's gonna get interesting. It's invisible high. It's invisible road. Green key hunters below spore spawn. This looks like a good path for Oates.
Yep. Grab the map before committing to ammo refill.
It's the way. And we're gonna head through one of the sand halls.
Yeah, I feel like this can still be Fantoon map.
Oh, it can definitely. It's not Fantoon
Oh, it's
anymore.
not.
Fantoon's criteria.
I was just thinking the sand room above it looked weird. But no.
Oh, they were right there too.
So there's Mother Brain on the
So
right.
One major.
Here also on the right.
Yep.
So Oates took this save. Nito has the farther away save. So Oates might be making back the time off of this extra save. Still gonna be a little bit ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Nito gets the free bombs on the run back.
Did a reset too.
Convenient.
Smart. Oh,
Yeah, when you're blind
they did the
exploring,
revert.
or when you're reverting your saves, you're gonna lose those random missile pickups usually.
Yep.
Hasn't really affected their ammo count this time.
Nah.
But it,
I think it was one missile pickup.
yeah, pretty much. Maybe a bigger thing is that they had that nice super farm, but they can't really use it.
Mm-hmm. What a race, chat. Make sure you give these racers a follow if you're not already. Exclamation point R. In the Twitch chat. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary team. And of course, exclamation point Metroids. The upcoming Metroids for Charity event that I am hosting. Coming up next Friday and Saturday.
This weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend. Not this weekend.
Oh, it's into the Fantoon fight. See if I can pull out the...
Oopsie, I just realized
Surround
that it is not 2020, it's 2025, not 2020. I just realized that, and that... Oh, that's my fault, chat. That's
5-year
That's what I
marathon.
sent SpeedGaming by accident. Whoopsie, I'll fix that.
Is that why Metroid is on SpeedGaming every day for 5 years?
Yes, you're welcome, everybody. More Metroid for all of you. Whoops. It's kind of funny. It's not a 5-year marathon, it's a day and a half. The racers are kind. I don't think they'd be that kind. Oh, that's funny.
So
Fantoon defeated for both racers.
yeah, some final decisions. They got to figure out the final ammo, and also a super refill. Because Mother Brain is on the right side of Norfair. That kind of connects to Criteria. But maybe you just take the top exit of Criteria, go through Green Pirate Shaft. There's a lot of X's on the way if you do that, but I don't know where they're going to get their supers back. It's been a fun scene to watch. It's very
Great.
very linear. So we get to compare their execution and decision making a lot. And the decisions aren't over. So there's still hope for Nito. Okay. So it chooses this ammo refill. Ammo refill is really powerful. Even though it looks like it's 2 rooms over. Actually killing enemies for 20 supers worth of firm does take a good chunk of time. So we'll see what Nito's doing, because this is a difference in choice. Oh, Nito going for charge. The final hour. Phaser!
Ah, Nito Beam, as I have been starting to jokingly call it. This Nito is a big fan of Spazer. Picks up that Spazer beam. It's not the beam we wanted to see, though.
And Oats got a super pack. So Oats can just go finish the game right now. And gets to take the faster route over.
Mm-hmm.
Nito still has to refill and get another super pack. At the very end of the race, the decision to go for charge, making the difference.
There's 30 for, yep, and there's the 30 for Nito.
So 40-30 is basically exact. You want a little bit more? And if not, the extra 5 supers does count as a little bit of firm or refill. Oh, Nito's right next to the missile refill. Wonder if that was reachable. $50-35. Oh, it's first into Mother Brain. The ship is in Torian, so you have to go Norfair, Brinstar, and then Torian, I think. So, not so short, not so long. Final escape. Like minute and a half. But first off, we need them to do this flawlessly. You need 3 E-tanks to survive Rainbow Beam. Okay, Oats is through. Nito, unfortunately heading back for an ammo refill. So this is extremely painful. Did not solve the ammo problem. Potentially shambling. Oh, I didn't mark Painting him. My bad. So in the end, the race isn't going to look as close as it actually was. Yeah, Nito passed right by that ammo refill. Could have got that sooner. That's a more than 3-minute escape. I've lost my sense of how long things take. Yeah, Nito backtracked all the way to this ammo refill, which was on his route. Oh, it's going for the reverse slinky. It is rare that you can even attempt that. Hey, map Rando. I think we saw the potential of the God route in this seed, where Nito had a much cleaner early game, and then Oates' late game was pretty much what you'd want to do. I don't think that there's really a faster way through the seed. So we'll see how Oates places overall compared to the rest of the lobby. The 1v1 looks mostly settled unless Oates fails the escape, which can happen.
We also have a winner in the race time room of the Community Weekly. Lynx Unlimited wins the Community Weekly this week.
A little worried about picking Lynx for restream because I think he played one race this season so far. I thought he was going to be rusty.
Oh,
Not
he's going to
so.
have points. He's going to have points.
Absolutely. He placed really well in his other race, and then winning a weekly lobby with so many racers
Huge.
that are all high rated. Huge points.
44 minutes and 54 seconds is Lynx's official racetime.gg time. Way to go, Lynx. Nicely done. This is a long escape, too. Because you got to remember, the ship is all the way in Torian, and it's not close to Torian. It is way to the west of Torian.
We're going to go through Wreck Ship, too. Long escapes feel pretty bad to play, because you know that you're in the escape, but then you're pretty sure that everyone else is as well, and you're going to get sniped by like 4 people when it's a 3-man escape. The entire escape ahead. Nito just unfortunately having trouble in the back half of the seed.
Yeah, 310 on the escape.
It's still going to have plenty of time left over, because that's how much leniency there is on hard logic.
Yep. Quite a bit. And now Oates is back at the landing site. And Oates will win it here on the restream, defeating Nito on the restream. Oates, official time, 46 minutes and 44 seconds, according to racetime.gg, and takes second in the Community Weekly.
Nice.
So Lynx beating everyone else by a minute and 50 seconds. At minimum. GG's. Get your GG's in chat.
GG's to Oates. See how he feels about this one. Yep. If we combine the 2 routes that the runners took, we can see how there was a faster path available through the seed. And we will invite them in shortly to talk about their experience. I feel like Oates in the past has been discussing it with the other top runners, first finishers, before coming into the interview. So if he does that again. As we see Nitro and Eddie finishing up. I'm not going to be surprised if a lot of runners finish with similar times, because the seed was pretty linear. But if you ever do go to Norfair and Criteria first, it's pretty bad, but maybe it's not the worst thing ever. It'd be mostly reclimbing Brinstar would be the time loss. And refilling ammo after Ridley could be harder. Because that's when the refill is the worst, is when you do Ridley directly into Mother Brain. There's a discussion in the Discord today about early double suits in these Season 4 seeds. So I wonder If our runners have thoughts on that coming up once again. I don't think it's come up that often in pickup races, but the past 3 weeklies at least. Common to see. Pause time. This time's a fun metric to look at. I'm not sure why. Sub 3? We have Nito on the ship. Nito with a 49.40 finish time. Good for 5th place. So the order is Lynx, Oats, Nitro, Eddie, Nito.
Nicely done. GG's to Nito. GG's to Oats. We'll wait for them to hop on in the green room before we go ahead and do a little post-game interview.
Kindly waiting for his opponent to finish on the restream. That's all that happened. Again, follow the runners on their channels. Nito SM, Oats and Goats, both of them play a ton of map rando. Oats took a break recently for Dread, but it seems to be back on the grind. The Nito.
Here are our
Nito
racers.
Here are our
Hello.
racers. Welcome.
Welcome
Hi,
in.
that was a fun seed.
Yeah,
Sure.
double suit once again, as all
Yeah.
weeklies are.
Yeah, I wonder if it looked like Charge was in Norfair. I wonder if any other top finishers went for Charge. But it seems like most people probably finished with ammo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say ammo was probably the most common.
Yeah, the route both of you took seemed pretty logical to follow as a way through the seed, and that just led towards getting ammo.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume I guess like one of my concerns was anyone that blinds criteria, which would be insane, is the winner big time. But
Yeah,
unless
criteria and
Lynx
Mother
did that.
Brain.
Yeah. Well, luckily that save was there, but yeah, I guess that save kind of mitigated any blind
did.
potential for criteria. Yeah.
Yeah, the one off of Green Hills.
Yep. The one connected to Red Pirate Shaft. Yep.
Oh yeah, yep.
So
Or I guess either or. Yeah.
So first off, the race was a lot closer than your times say. Nito kind of fumbled the ammo situation at the end, but the bigger deal was taking a Ridley death. Nito had a sizable lead through the entire first half.
Yeah. My early game was kind of comically bad. I fell, so I took a risk going down the elevator, and then I just I don't even know how many times I reverted back to the very start of the game, but I was certainly behind by a minute or two, I feel like. I felt like potentially going up and getting the wreck ship map and then space jump could have been a good situation, but we already had speed, so it wasn't really a big deal. I assume most people go up for that anyways.
Yeah, and I felt like my early game was pretty good. Just hitting everywhere that was logically open from the next item. That Ridley death, I really have no explanation for, because I was attempting to count the damage on it, and I knew I was a little short on the missiles and the supers, so I was like, just one more power bomb should do it, and then I end up taking a bunch of damage trying to get grabbed, and I don't know, it was a big fumble. But then also, like you were mentioning right at the end there, I saw the ammo refill as I was leaving criteria, and I was like, I probably should turn around for that, and then I realized that there was nothing on the other side in Norfair after going down Green Pirate Shaft, so I had to loop around again to grab that because that was the only ammo refill I was going to get.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
exactly tied when you re-entered the Ridley fight. And then this gap at the end came from Nito collecting a lot of extra X's, the Spazer, and then doing the extra loop for an ammo refill.
Oh,
Alex
you
just went
collected.
directly to a refill.
You collected that major item top right of.
I did. Yeah, it was Spazer. I was hoping.
I
it was
considered it, and we
Parrish.
joked about it being Spazer. So I'm glad that I didn't take that risk.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I did the refill. I grabbed that X leaving, and then I was just praying that that was another super missile. If not, maybe I would have collected the 2 X's and then taken the other Norfair, and then taken the green pirate shaft down for those X's. That could have probably been a decent play if that was a power bomb. But yeah, ended up working out. So that is unfortunate. But you made it entertaining, it sounds like, by dying. So thank you.
Positive toxicity. I love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I got nothing else. Aussie, anything from you?
Not really. It's a
I'm
good
sure
race.
Nito's got some insane level seeds to run.
Yeah. And
And
then,
that's-
yeah, GG's to Lynx. It seems like he really played this clean. He must have not had any missteps. So,
Yeah,
It was
it's an excellent play.
unreal when his time came in.
yeah, that's pretty clean. I think his early game was very clean, and then yeah, his ammo situation just worked out. He probably did take that refill at the end and just finished with what he needed to finish with. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So thanks for hosting this, and yeah,
Cool. Well, thank you both. Greatly appreciate you both participating here on the restream. Always a pleasure to have you two racers here on the restream. Aussie, always a pleasure to do commentary with you. Any final thoughts from you before we get on out of here?
Just thanks to our runners for coming on, always giving us a great show. Thanks SpeedGaming for letting us show this to everyone. I was doing restreams on my own channel, but I don't know, feels a little less something. So it's nice to be back. And thanks to WXVN coming on, co-hosting with me.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, folks, again, exclamation point R, follow the racers, exclamation point C to follow the commentary team, exclamation point Metroids. Next Friday and Saturday, the 26th and 27th of September, I'm hosting a day-and-a-half Metroid Marathon right here on this main SpeedGaming channel. You're not going to want to miss it. For Nito, Oates, and Aussie, I'm WXFan21, saying we'll see you next mission.